Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me today for another Twilight Zone video in my Twilight Zone ranking series, where I rank every episode of the original Twilight Zone from my least favorite to my favorite. Today I'm going to be talking about number 10, Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up?, written by Rod Serling and directed by Montgomery Pittman. This is a season 2 episode, and as always there will be spoilers. So we are into the top 10. So, Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up is a Season 2 classic, in my opinion. It is also my second favorite Season 2 episode. It may not have as much depth or be as intense as some of my other favorite top 10 episodes, but Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up is easily one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining, episodes of the whole show. This is an episode that I will watch anytime when I just want to be entertained. It's also unique as it's a whodunit mystery with sci-fi elements and has a great twist at the end as well. I also feel like the episode holds up really well on a rewatch, as you can try and spot clues as to what might really be going on. I love the premise, and the acting by the whole cast is solid. Rod Serling's script is clever, and the direction is also really good. The pacing is also really great in this episode. I just love everything about it. So this episode starts with some state troopers, and they're investigating a UFO landing, which takes them to a nearby diner. At the diner, they find a group of people that were on a bus, and the driver as well. So besides the driver, there is a dancer, an elderly gentleman who's a bit out there, a businessman named Ross, and two couples. Also, the man that works at the diner named Haley is present. The troopers tell everyone what's going on and that there may be an alien among them and ask them to identify themselves. So this is a great premise, and it's really interesting throughout the episode. So at this point, the bus driver explains they stopped because of bad weather and was concerned about continuing. The troopers inform him that the bridge the bus has to cross may not be safe, and they will have to wait it out until it is safe to leave. There's another issue as well, as it seems there's one more passenger there than was on the bus, meaning that the extra person could very well be an alien. So now everyone is of course suspicious of each other as they discuss the situation, and it's all very interesting, especially the elderly gentleman, who's pretty funny, especially when strange things start to happen, like the jukebox powering on by itself. So eventually the bus is cleared to leave as the bridge is considered safe. So everyone leaves, yet we still don't know who the alien is. And then we get the big reveal scene when the businessman Ross comes back to talk to the man that works in the diner. He says the bridge gave out and only he survived. He explains he survived because he is the alien and reveals that he has 3 arms, which is amazing. I love this scene. He says he is scouting for his people to come to Earth. However, in a great twist, the man behind the counter, Haley, reveals he is also an alien, and when he removes his hat, he has a 3rd eye under it, which is one of Twilight Zone's most memorable moments, at least for me. He also says that his people have intercepted Ross's people, so I guess Haley gets the last laugh after all. So a great double reveal that I never saw coming the first time I saw this episode. Very clever Rod Serling and very clever Twilight Zone. A great twist. Even knowing the ending, it's still entertaining every time I watch it. So this episode is just so fast-paced and so much happens in a half hour. There's so many memorable characters and scenes in this episode as well. So Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up may not be the deepest episode of the Twilight Zone or have the strongest message, but it's easily one of the most entertaining episodes and one of my all-time favorites. I enjoy it every time I watch it and always look forward to this episode on a rewatch. So that's why Will the Real Martian Please Stand Up comes in at number 10 for me on the list. As always, feel free to let me know if you liked this episode or not. Thank you very much for your support, and thanks for watching.